Welcome to Channel Trading. Today, I want to go over the times that I use for futures and also for stocks. Some of you have asked for stock trading, what times to use. This is for the stocks that are being traded in the US, but if you're on some other stock exchange, say in India or China or Germany or England, FTSE, you can use the times, but I'm going to tell you why I'm using these times, and you can correlate that to what you're using, what you have to use locally. The first to go over the futures, this is I use 3 a.m., 8 a.m., 9:30 a.m., 10:30 a.m., 1 and 3. So basically 3 a.m. is the London Open. These are all East Coast times, by the way, New York time. 8 a.m. is when major shift happens. 9:30 is New York Open. 10:30 again, major shift happens in the direction one way or the other. And 1 p.m. is the start of afternoon session. 3 p.m. is 1 hour before the close. On stocks, 9:30 is New York Open. 10:30 again, major shift happens. 1 p.m. is 1 hour. Afternoon session start. 3 p.m. is 1 hour before the close of stock market. And as you can see, these channels, so from if you see any of my videos, you'll see these vertical lines. They're basically, I'm drawing them for me to quickly identify where is my 10:30 line versus 1 p.m. time, 3 p.m. So I can quickly put the channel around it and see what happens. And I've looked at data going back multiple years, and I've been trading this way to actually show there's a lot of reaction around these channels, and it happens because things happen around those times. A lot of volume occurs. The decision to go either long or short happens in that time. Big money makes those decisions, and then you'll see. You can, don't trust me. Go put these channels around any stock or futures. Go back any date and look at it, how things behave around these time frames, around those channels. Okay, and on the stocks for 9:30, 10:30, 1, 3, this is for the New York Stock Exchange, or the stocks in the US, whether it's NASDAQ or NYSE. But say you're on some other stock exchange and you want to trade the stocks there. 9:30 is the start of the trading day. 1 hour from there is what you need to look at and put the channel around. 1 p.m. is if you have like a afternoon, if you have a lunch session. 1 p.m. is whatever time you have after the end of lunch, and 3 p.m. in your case could be 1 hour before it closes, the stock market closes on your exchange, and that's how I would correlate this to your times. Okay, and as you can see, there are a lot of reaction. I mean, I just want to, every video that I make, that I'm looking at day-to-day trading, you can see there's a lot of reaction around the channels I draw, right? So you can actually see where all and how all things happen, and I'll go more and more into these, and for you to really understand what exactly is happening and how to enter the bunch of videos I made, and for you to really learn, look at the videos that I actually make that look at days trading, and then I drew these channels, and then you can actually see how you could enter and what's important to look at before you enter. As I said in a lot of videos, when you enter, you have to look at the confirmation before you enter, one way or the other. Okay, that's one of the things that I want you to look at after you draw these channels, and you know that price action is coming from top into this, and it's getting, you're assuming it's going to go up now, and you would not just enter arbitrarily on this candle. You have to see this candle occur to say this is confirming that your bias, right? Then you go long here and then put your stop underneath this candle. So that's how I trade. Same thing here. If it showed that it came in, it stopped here, then you put one thing above that and then put the stop below that, like that. Okay. Here you can see these are all not doing. These are not really positive. But this one is really looking good. So you would go one, if it ever broke out, I would go long here, but it never did. So it came back down. So once you're underneath this channel, you can go long, short anywhere here to go down. Okay, so that's primarily how I'm trading. So these, just make note of these times. These are the times that I use, and then of course look at my other video where I'm talking about various indicators on the charts. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe and press the bell icon. So I try to post at least 3 to 4 videos, or maybe even 5 every week, so you'll be able to watch them and learn what I've learned over the years. Thank you.